Welcome back, everybody, for our Beat the Streak picks and predictions for April 7th. And now, for anybody that doesn't know, Beat the Streak is basically a game where it sounds really simple. All you gotta do is pick exactly one Major League Baseball player to get a hit, and if you are somehow able to successfully do that for 57 games in a row, no pressure, you can win $5.6 million. Sounds simple, right? So simple that literally nobody has ever done it before in the entire time they've been doing this contest. If you think you're really good at this, you can double down. Take two batters, and that's going to build your streak faster. But of course, now it's almost like a parlay. Increases the chances that something somewhere is going to go wrong. Anything can happen. Somebody, obviously they can go 0 for 4. They take the gold sombrero. They can get out there, fall down the base paths. Anything can happen. You pull an ankle, anything. But what we're doing here is trying to figure out how to do something that has never been done before. We want to know all your streaks and your strategies. Hey, if you figured it out, if you got 20 in a row, hey, share with the rest of us if you would like to. Also, if something crazy has happened, you had a streak of 15 or 20, and then somebody all of a sudden forgot how to catch the ball, should have been an error, it got scored as a hit, or vice versa. Any of those crazy things that happen out there. Let us know about all those things. But for us on last I saw you, we picked Vladimir Guerrero. He did what he was supposed to do. Went out there, got a hit. Got 2 hits actually off of Ryan Feltner, who was as bad as advertised. So bad, in fact, he left the game after somebody lined one off of his leg. You remember a couple years ago, Nick Castellanos lined one off his head at 100+ miles per hour. The exit velocity on Ryan Feltner's pitches is getting bad, y'all. He's playing so badly, he's become a danger to himself and other people out there playing baseball. It's bad, but we're going to keep picking on him. It's great for us. He got us 2 hits. Well, technically, we only get 1 hit. that you can't stack them. Somebody somewhere, I'm sure we're going to verge where you actually can stack a hit, bank a hit, throw it out there, use it for the next day in case they go over. But as for the purposes of our Beat the Streak game, that is not a thing we can do. Good news is you only need 1 hit. And you only need single. Little bloop singles are fine for this. We love guys that just get contact. They're the prototypical Beat the Streak players. We don't need the long ball. We don't need high exit velocity. We don't need extra base. We don't need any of that. We just need 1 hit. It sounds simple. It's unfortunately been proven not to be all that simple. But we're going to work together. We're going to build a community that we're going to support each other. We're going to share strategies, hit stories, all kinds of things. We're going to watch a lot of baseball. We're going to have a lot of fun. And, hey, good time to check the leaderboards. We're basically, like a little bit over a weekend. And Dak's dad, 7402, has a streak of 15. So they've been doubling down. They are completely undefeated so far. That's a streak of, they doubled down. They have 100% pick accuracy at 15. Trying to get on Dak's dad's level, y'all. So for tonight, we're going to, actually there's only 3 games today. It's one of those, the season gets a little weird at some point. So this is one of those where, hey, we only got 3 games. Actually, by the time you see this video, there will only be 2 games left. It does feel good to see afternoon baseball. I love afternoon baseball. Doing got your little in screen while you're at work or checking on your phone, however you're watching baseball. It's a crazy story. As a kid, when I, let's say 9, 10, didn't even like baseball yet. I remember I would watch WGN every afternoon at 3:30 because the challenge of the Super Friends came on. Now, if you know, then you know. For children of a certain age, Super Friends was the jam back in the day. It came on every day at 3:30, unless, of course, the Chicago Cubs were playing baseball. Now, when the Superman, Batman weren't on there, you talk about a mad little kid. Me and all the kids in the house, we were extremely upset about this. One day I said, you know what, the heck with it. If this Cubs baseball is so good, and they're taking off Superman and Batman, let me look at it. Let me see what's up. And to my surprise, I actually started to enjoy baseball, have been a fan ever since. I still love Superman and Batman and all those characters too. Green Lantern's my main man. Hey, If you got a favorite superhero, let me know in the comments. Also, let me know your favorite baseball player if you're listening that closely. Mine growing up was the Hawk, man, Andre Dawson. All those great home runs for the Cubs back in the day. Even though the Cubs would eventually win the World Series, which I appreciate them for, I never thought it would happen. I think pound for pound, my favorite Cub teams are still Mark Grace, Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg, Sean Dunston. Still probably got my homemade Sean-o-meter somewhere around here. Those were my dudes. R.I.P. Ryan Sandberg. Good times. I've been a fan ever since. Then, well, it's like baseball just keeps giving, because after I discovered watching, baseball on TV with Harry Carey, Steve Stone, you had to love it. Then I found out about baseball video games. That was a whole other journey. Bases Loaded, Bad News Baseball, if you remember that, so many great games. Baseball Stars, oh my God. Could go on forever. Those games were incredible. MVP Baseball, now MLB The Show I get pretty much every year. Great times. And then I've discovered fantasy baseball. Wait, what is this? You can play, draft a baseball team, play against other people, act like you own a baseball team. I am in. Tell me more about this. I've been doing fantasy baseball now for well over, I guess, oh my God, it starts that decade. It's been like 2 decades. Discovered Beat the Streak, I guess, about 5 or 6 years ago. Been hooked on it. It's my holy grail now, my white whale. It's just I've got to figure out how to do this some kind of way. And so for today, I said not many choices, not many games. We're going to go ahead and go with Luis Arias. And if you'll remember, we picked him a couple of days ago, and it didn't go so well. He took the collar, went 0 for 4. Look, that's going to happen. Remember, even the best players in the world hit about 300. Hit the ball roughly 30% of the time and make millions of dollars doing so. Luis, as a matter of fact, batting 304 right now, 7 hits in this early going. We're going to give him another chance. The ban list has 0 people on it because that's how early we are in the season. Midway through, we'll probably have 4 or 5 people we don't deal with anymore, but right now, we're going to go with Luis. I don't think he's bad enough to put the collar on us 2 games in a row. I could be wrong. David Peterson's pitching for the Mets tonight, and actually has been, been pretty decent so far. But you know what? Believe in Luis. It's an odd schedule. We got the 2 games. This is what we're going to go with. I will catch y'all in the next video. Hopefully we are celebrating 2 in a row because after all, you have to start somewhere.